guys, and welcome back to another day of us here in limbo. We have today, tomorrow, and then we fly out the next day at 3 a.m. So we're kind of just trying to keep it low-key, relax before that chaos happens. Today I need to do some laundry and kind of get some organization to our suitcases, because if you saw in the last vlog when I showed you a little tour of our NGIS and where we're keeping our suitcases, it is just crazy. When we took everything out of the closet at our house that we were keeping so the movers wouldn't pack it, we just shoved everything in suitcases to transport it to the hotel. So there's no rhyme or reason to it, and I need to get some order to it. And then also today the car finally shipped, so Rowdy went for a jog here this morning and then he has to get ready for work. He's gonna go into work for a couple things for checkout reasons, and then he'll be home to ship the car by 2 p.m. and then I think this afternoon he's going for like one last hurrah. His coworkers are taking him out for some drinks at one of the local breweries. It's called Carabao. If you've never been, it's really good. Their food's mediocre, but their beers are really good. Nathan's reading on the couch. But yeah, so that's what we have in store today. I figured I would just take along, pick up the camera. I also wanted to update you guys on our baby journey and trying to conceive. I took a pregnancy test at like 10 days DPO, so days past ovulation, and I got a big fat negative. And so I've kind of been feeling really discouraged. I know that's still really early to test, but I've been feeling discouraged. I was very sure that I might be pregnant. I was having some major cramping right after when I was supposed to ovulate, and it was only on my left side in the front and on my back. And then just past that, I had like tiredness and a couple other things. I'll have to look. I have been logging everything so that I can do a sit down video on the process and my early signs. But then fast forward to yesterday, I am 12 days past ovulation and I started spotting a little bit. It's like a light, very light brown, slightly stringy. TMI, but if you're here, I'm trying to share my conceive and pregnancy journey with you guys. So I thought maybe I might be getting my cycle, because I'm starting to feel cramping like I am going to get my cycle. And it's only like 3 days before getting my cycle, so it wouldn't be unheard of to have some like very light spotting before it actually started. So I was feeling very discouraged all through the day, and I'm very antsy wanting to take a test, and Rowdy's like, you should just wait. But like, it's so hard for me to wait. So I got the urge last night to take a test. Right around 7:30 we were putting Nate to bed, and I got this urge, and maybe I just seem crazy, but when I was pregnant with Nathan, one of my first early signs was that I had to pee. Like when I found out I had to pee, I needed to pee in that instant, or like I felt like I was gonna be running to the toilet. And I got that urge last night right when I went to put Nathan down, and I was like, I'm gonna take a test. So I took a test and I got a very faint positive. So like, I'm paranoid that it might be an evaporation line. And let me show it to you guys and see what you guys think. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's right there. But everything I see about like evaporation lines is there wouldn't be any color to it. It would just be like a straight gray line, and this definitely has some pink, but I'm like, what if I did the test wrong, whatnot? So I decided to hold off on taking a second test last night, and I wanted to test, do a live test here on my vlog for this morning. So I'm gonna go do that, and we'll see if it's any more positive than I got last night. I was like jumping up and down, but then I don't want to get my hopes up. So I'm gonna go take one, and then we'll see what it is. And Rowdy should be home soon from his run to share with him too. So I'm feeling positive that it's gonna be a positive. I have been having a little bit of an insomnia. Like last night, I could not sleep for the life of me. I fell asleep, and then 3 a.m. rolled around. I was wide awake, couldn't go back to sleep. Rowdy actually woke up at one point and looked at me. He's like, are you okay? And I was like, I can't sleep. and I've been waking up early the last week. And then I've also been having heartburn, and I told Rowdy, if this is any indicator, because like when I had Nathan, I had awful heartburn, and if this is an indicator that it's starting early, like, shoot me now. But yeah, let's go ahead and go take a test and see what it says. You guys, it's definitely another positive. It's faint, it's still faint, but it's definitely another positive. I'm like shaking. I wouldn't say it's any more positive than it was yesterday though. I'd say that it's roughly the same. So I don't know if I should maybe call Branch Medical and see if I can do a test for them today to see if they get a positive. I might try to do that before we fly. The only thing is we lose the car at 2 o'clock, so I would have to either go this morning or walk. And it's not a crazy walk, but so this is what the test is looking like. Very faint still, but you can see it. And there's it in comparison to yesterday's test. Sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing. I guess you can say it's a little bit more positive than yesterday. But that's a positive, you guys. I'm so excited, but now like, gotta figure out like medical and stuff when we're in Washington, so. And like confirming my pregnancy and like all of that. And figuring out how we're gonna tell our family since we're gonna be back home. I'm so excited. But yeah, we are pregnant with baby number 2.
I'd say that's pretty definitive.
Excited?
Yeah. You gonna go to the hospital?
I gotta call Branch to see what they like.
Try and get it?
If they
Shouldn't be
can
too
do
hard.
like blood or.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Baby.
A lot of work went into that.
Oh my god. I hear no complaints.
I gotta get a shot.
But no, it's about the same positive as like last night though. It's not any stronger.
I mean, it's not any stronger, but it like you said, it is pink. It's
Yeah.
not like what you were thinking.
Like an evaporation line. Well, there's no way that I did it wrong twice.
I mean, that's a pink line. And this is this morning?
Yeah.
Because that's even darker and pinker.
Slightly, you think so?
Yeah.
So it is getting stronger?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure that's darker.
I've got 2 tests left, so I mean I could always do another one in the morning.
Well, yeah, tomorrow morning.
Well, if I can't get into.
Tomorrow morning, first thing. If you can't get into medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna make me do
like
the
it.
same thing. They're gonna do a pee test and then. You're having a baby. I'm
I gotta stop drinking all that whiskey. Every night. Every night, just glasses of whiskey.
Has a bottle of orange juice, but she got pregnant.
That's my bottle of mimosa. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna have a little brother?
Little sister.
You gonna have a little brother? You gonna have a little brother? Yeah, you are. Wouldn't that be
He says no.
Wouldn't that be so exciting?
Say,
Yeah, you might be in the own little troll.
I want a little sister. Do you want a brother or a sister? Sister?
You want a big no, a little brother? You're gonna be a big brother. Either way. Either way, you're gonna be a big brother.
He's like, I don't want either. He's like, I like being the older child. Do you want someone to play with? All right, so I was able to get a hold of Branch Medical, and they said that it is a walk-in only. So I'll just go in, walk in, and then just let them know that I need a pregnancy confirmation, and then they will put in the lab work so I can just go down and get it done. So after Rowdy gets done with his work this morning, he said he should be home at the latest, like noon. So when he gets home, we're just gonna go straight over to Branch and get that taken care of. So we should hopefully have some confirmation here in the next like 24 to 48 hours. I don't know if I know with Nathan it was instant. They gave me like a printout, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do that here or if I'll have to look on my portal, so we'll find out. But I'm gonna go ahead and go start getting some laundry done. Rowdy just left for the day, and I think Nate is taking it upon himself to climb the stairs. So I don't know if I love having the stairs.
Falling to pieces in my room. Are you coming over? That's cool. I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like.
So Nate and I just finished having a dance party. That's how we're staying entertained and getting some energy out today. We went for that walk over to his old daycare to give them their presents, and then now we're home. But I thought I would take a moment to show you guys what toys I left out in the suitcase for the time that we're here in NJS, and then like for the airplane or just travel in general. The first is our Tony box. You've seen me talk about this, guys. If you watched like toys, he's spinning and making himself dizzy. We love our Tony box. If you watched my video of like things my toddler is loving, this was in it. It is pricier, but we absolutely love it. And you can plug in a headphone jack if you're gonna use it on an airplane, anything like that. I packed a baggie of all our characters. I also packed a baggie of Little People, all his Little People characters and little farm animals. There are some random toys in here, like his play kitchen knife. There were stuff that ended up not getting packed on accident, whether it was under his crib or under the couch, and they got left out. I didn't want to chuck them, so they just ended up in the baggies of toys. He has two little dinosaurs. These are so cute. They sleep, and then when you press them up, they go, rawr. He likes playing with those. I left out all of his magnets. These are just the Melissa and Doug magnets. We have the dinosaurs and the animals. And once again, there's a random little Lego in there that was left out. You gonna go play with those? He just took the poppets, but we had bought those poppet things in his stocking. And I left out two of them for him to sit and pop. Another Tony. I packed two cars. We got these when we were on vacation. They're just little monster truck cars that he can like drive around on the floor. And then I also packed some books. I packed two little picture books for him. These are just, my mom and dad got these from Costco, I want to say. It came in like a set of 8, 9, 10 bucks. This is the pets. Hey, would you like to sit on mommy's lap? Picture books. Someone's about to ring on our doorbell. And then this one, same thing, but it's sea creatures. I packed a nighttime book for him. This one is our first picture book, and it's the alphabet. So we've been really working on reading together and like the sounds of the letters. So I go A, and then I go apple, and then like b. So we've really been working on that. And then just a fun little book. This is the 5 Silly Sloths. He likes this one because it's just fun to touch. So packed a couple books so that we're staying up on that. And then the only thing not pictured that I packed were the little wooden dinosaurs that you're supposed to stack on the tower. He likes to sit and play with the wooden dinosaurs, and I thought that was like an easy thing to leave out and for him to play with as well. So those were the toys that I left out. And then obviously we have the TV so he can watch Miss Rachel or cartoons. But yeah, that was what I left out for toys. We tried to go light. We knew that we were gonna have like the 5 days here, so I wanted him to be able to have stuff to play with. But I also wanted to pack lighter because he's gonna have an abundance of toys in Washington at my parents'. They have a full playroom, and then he would need some toys in Texas when we're there. And I'm sure we're gonna buy some stuff, so I tried to go as light as possible. And I probably could have gone even lighter than this, but I wanted him to have an array of stuff. What does that say? What does the cow say? Oop. What is that? Is that a cow? What does a cow say? Cows go moo. Alright, so we did end up going to Branch Medical. I had to pee in a cup. They said they don't do blood work because I asked if they could do both the urine sample and the blood work just so that we could be like 100% confident. But they said they don't do the blood work unless the urine test comes back negative, because then the provider has to put it in. So we just went ahead and did the urine sample, which I had been holding it, so like I had to go by the time I was there because I was not gonna have to wait around. Plus we were on a time crunch since Rowdy ended up getting back later than expected. He didn't get back here till 1 and he had to ship the car by 2, so we were in like an hour window till he had to be somewhere. So we went and it came back positive. There it is, wrong. Let's see, right there, positive. So it is for real. We are starting this new year off with a brother or sister. What do you think? You want a built-in playmate? You want a friend? You want a friend? Friend? But yeah, so it is official. That means normally they said they'd have me fill out paperwork and then the OB would be in contact with me, but since we leave in a day, they didn't bother giving me the paperwork. They just gave me the printout proving that it's positive, and then I had a doctor take it, and then they said that wherever we get to, I could just take that and be able to set up care. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do that in Washington so that we can confirm the pregnancy on an ultrasound and go from there.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you.
So it's the next evening. I never picked up the camera last night to end the vlog and finish it out because we ended up, my coworker came and picked us up since we didn't have the car, picked me and Nate up, and we ended up going to a cafe called Slow Walk. It's new, it just opened here on Guam, and if you haven't checked it out, it's beautiful. It's such a stunning cafe, and it's like great if you like to read or just need like a quiet space to work. I definitely recommend checking it out. But we ended up having some quality time and seeing some of my coworkers one last time before we leave. So like I said, I didn't pick up the camera and vlog, but it is 7:30 the following day and we are just finalizing everything packing wise. Like I said previously, we leave basically tonight tomorrow, but tonight 3 a.m. we have to be all the way at the opposite end of the island, which is about a 40 to 50 minute drive. So we have to get up at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish so that we can leave here right after 2. So we're not getting much sleep tonight. Thankfully, Nate went down around 7, and then me and Roddy are about to head off to bed. We're, like I said, just finalizing things, but we got all laundry done. This is what the luggage situation is looking like, and then we have 2 more suitcases on the couch. I haven't closed those ones up yet because I need to pack a couple more things, like Nate's hatch machine and his baby monitor and things in that one, and then that has my makeup so I can get ready in the morning. And then we also have the stroller and the car seat, and then the car seat we have to use in the morning, and then it will go in the car seat bag. But guys, the time has come. We're leaving the island in the morning. It's like bittersweet. We're excited, but like very sad at the same time. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I'll probably start it first thing in the morning so I can vlog our travel situation and the fun that that's gonna be. So if you enjoy our content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, subscribe. We have all of the travel coming up in the next couple months between visiting family, finally getting settled in San Diego with this PCS, and then now we're gonna have all of the baby content and my pregnancy to vlog and update you guys on. So stay tuned for that ride, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.